Welcome, welcome. Today, let's discover who is going to be your future spouse. So, I invite you to pick between these three piles. We have pile number 1, 2, and 3. Take your time, you can meditate on the cards, and then when you are ready, you can find the timestamps on the video directly or down below in the description. Okay, just before, I want to let you know that I have a discount code for you guys available for only 2 days. So enjoy it. This is 1111. So when booking with me using this code, you will get 1111 off. Big announcement as well. I want to let you know guys that I will stop posting videos on this channel at the end of December. So pretty much when we turn into 2026, my priority will be on my ASMR channels. I already am struggling to post on this channel, to be honest, and the views are not really encouraging as well. So I decided to prioritize what is working for me and what I really feel passionate about. Not that I do not like tarot, I love tarot, and I will possibly still post after this date, but I will no longer post every week. So this is why I decided to let you guys know that this channel is just going to be there if you guys want to rewatch a few content, a few videos, but I will not update it as I am doing now. I will do it whenever I feel called to. And that's all. So just so you know that. And of course, if you do want to follow my work, I invite you to join me on my ASMR channel, which is Marion ASMR. So this is where I post fantasy role plays, meditations, quizzes, a lot of things like that. So if you do love a witchy fantasy type of environment, this is where you can find me, and hopefully we can still connect. So starting with pile number 1, let's see what to expect. So first of all, with this one, I see a romantic connection, and possibly the two of you will be extremely romantic and willing you and the person to experience that. So they could be buying you flowers, surprising you with dates or candles everywhere when you come back from work. This is the vibe I am getting here. Two hopeless romantics willing to seduce each other and to bring love to each other with attention, care, words, hugs, kisses, etc. And what you can see here is that this flower is accepted. So from my perspective, maybe in the beginning while dating, you will see and sense that the person is really putting efforts in order for you, or maybe you'll put the effort and they will notice that and they will accept your love. But you can see that this acceptance is something that is deeply felt. We also have rain on this card, so this could be significant. For example, during the first date, there could be rain, or rain could be a symbolism. This one relates to something emotional. So an emotional romantic bond is what to expect in this beautiful connection with your future spouse. So as for these two, okay, so we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. What I see, and especially because we have this little kid appearing here, if you do want to have a family, okay, this could be your sign. You can be having a baby girl or a baby boy, it depends of course, but I see that this could be part of the plan. Like you want to marry to build a family, you want to marry to build with them long term, because this card is all about investments. So from my perspective, this love, and I'm certain that you will feel it from the start. When meeting this person, you will know instantly, I can build with this one. I can see a future with them. We align. We want the same things. We want the same, the same things in love as well. So for this marriage, you guys might talk about this. I do want kids, or I do not want kids. It depends, of course. But I see, like, for the majority of you, this is part of the plan, and this is something that is important for you. Having a family, building something together. That's something that is possibly the key for you and something you want to find in your person. So I see that you will see them as the right investment, as the perfect match for you in order for you to be happy in this connection and relationship. So this is something you might ask yourself when you meet somebody. Do I see a future with them? Do I see myself building with them? Like if they were a garden, a garden? Would I plant my seeds in them? Which that's a very weird metaphor that I have in my head now, but you get the point. Like, are they fertile enough? And in my perspective, it's about, like, can I see things growing with them? And if not, then no. But again, that can be related to the baby, if you know what I mean. That could be. And with the Page of Wands, I see someone who is animated and curious, just like a child. So they might have this childlike personality, who is very bubbly, expressive, and fun, and possibly more extroverted, very creative, passionate, and kind of unstoppable because they have so much energy and so much things they want to accomplish. So that's the vibe from maybe your baby or maybe from your person. But I feel like this could be connected as well because they can heritate from that spark. So let's see the other ones. Oh, oops. So we have the lover and we have consciousness. So this one is the one representative of the love you are given, and that's the most powerful, in my perspective, the most powerful card in this deck. It's full of love, and I can sense this giving energy, like someone who is a provider, and we could see that right away. So you possibly picked this one because you felt, I will be provided, I will be seen, I will be taken care of by this person, and yes, you will. Yes, you will, and they have so much to offer. And they want to, like, they want to give, they want to nurture you, they want to be the right provider for you. And consciousness, in my perspective, really shows that the universe is currently showing you hints, but also you have the consciousness that this person is meant for you, or that there is a specific person that is meant for you. And I think the other cards will confirm that. You'll see in a second, but I do believe that a lot of signs are appearing for a reason in order for you to notice, oh, that's my lover, that's the one for me. And the one will be very giving, very generous. I mean, you can see there are flowers growing out of this heart. So it shows this person and also their love is fertile, it grows, it expands, and it nourishes you. And we talked about this from the start. You are attracting a person who is like this. And we have 34, so this could be significant for maybe their age, could be numbers that you see, 3 and 4. So number 3 is about growth and evolution. Number 4 is about stability and commitment, which is what you want in a marriage, of course. And 7 is about luck or spirituality. And you'll see why. This is very connected. And I saw 1144. So 1 or 11 could be related to, so 1, the beginning, or maybe the 1 is the sign, 11 could be a soulmate or twin flame or, you know, something divine, or maybe the person that you wished to manifest all along. And number 4, like I said, commitment and stability. This is why. This is why. I mean, this is confirming what we could sense on the other cards, because yes, you are attracting someone who is divinely connected to you in this relationship. Wow, again, I'm saying 222 two times. Okay, this was on the mic, and then I saw it on the camera. This is insane. And I did press record on the mic before, so I guess, you know, it was just the seconds adjustment. But anyway, so I can see that this is indeed the sign. I mean, I told you, you will be bombarded by signs, and we are bombarded by signs already. So it's beautiful, very beautiful. So this divine relationship, expect it, claim it, of course, and you're all mine. And you know, when you get married, you said, I am yours, and they are yours, so you are mine is indeed very connected to actually the result of this relationship. And you might sense that when dating you, meeting you, connecting with you, you will sense that they want you and only you. And it's kind of like, it's not being possessive, but it's more like, I claim you. And you might sense that they are actually genuine and serious about the relationship. So you're all mine, and this is indeed a divine relationship here that's offered to you. And we have on board and sharing for these two cards. So on board, I don't know, but I feel like this could be traveling together a lot. This could be finding enjoyment in doing so. Of course, this could be a long distance relationship at the start. This can happen. And sharing, I do see that, yes, you guys will share the same interests, the same desires, the same goals, the same things you want to accomplish in life. Like I said, if you want babies, they want babies too. Like whatever you desire in the relationship or something to fulfill together in love is something they are on board with, and you share interest. And of course, you can see that this shared time is with a lot of friends or neighbors, and this could be what the two of you will value. You will value to share moments with your family or maybe friends, people that you care about and you really bond and connect in a healthy way. Like these people are the best company. Like this is not you hanging out with people just because you want to have people around. No, you select only quality people, and you will actually benefit from these relationships because they bring something valuable, and I see stability as well with these connections. We have a ladder too. So these could be relationships that allow you two to grow as people. That's very important. Only share time, because your time is precious, with the people that can be inspiring you, inspiring your journey, or maybe inspiring you to become more abundant, because this card can also be related to money investments, okay? And perhaps this person, or maybe yourself too, will have people and connections that allow you to become more abundant or more knowledgeable for that. But expect someone who is financially blessed and growing more of this. And like I said, they might have this childlike essence, very bubbly personality, a deep romantic for sure, someone emotionally available, and also a person who is vulnerable with how they feel. Like they're not afraid to cry, they're not afraid to express like their depth, and they just want to give love to you. And you might have a telepathic ability or connection. Like you can look at each other and understand each other. Like you don't even need words to communicate. That's the vibe I'm getting here. We have a crown as well. So expect you two to respect each other and to honor each other. You see them as the king, as the queen, and they see you just the same. So this is the energy so far. We will see more hints with the other techniques. So I'll be picking the letters and words so we can see perhaps a name appearing, a place, anything significant for you guys. Let's see what we have. Perhaps, a trip or where they are if you don't know where this person is at the moment. Want is the word we can see here. So yes, or want in real, maybe in real life. Oh, I see Korea. Well, they could be Korean with KR. What else do we have? A lot of the same letters are appearing, like E, I. And of course you can see a name. You can see, like I said, a place. This camera is focusing here, like what? No, right there, thank you. So this one is blank. I'm not getting much for the words, to be honest. I feel like it's gonna be very niche or like very targeted. So you can see initials, you can see maybe something in your own language. Ri or rire could be laughing. So you can be laughing with the person a lot. So this is in French, just so you know. And okay. Oh, we have gold in French as well. So a golden person. That's the thing. Sometimes I'm looking at the letters as an English person. And then I'm like, okay, let's switch. Let's switch to the French one. And then I start to see things. So it could be K, maybe a name. R. This is era in French as well. So era, and we talked about some divine connection. So I feel like maybe you guys chose this era, this time capsule, because it was perfectly fitting for your soul, but also allowing you to find each other again in this lifetime. And if that's a long distance relationship, this would make sense because this era, in my perspective, is the best, or maybe future eras too, because we can be finding each other very easily on the internet, right? Or you might actually meet them a lot more easier than if you were born without the internet or anything connected. Because finding someone in another country, you would have to travel, or you would have to be inspired to do something in the physical world to make that happen. But here now, it's actually very easy for us to get connected to soulmates or even our twin flame because it's out there. It's easier to access. So I feel like this could be the message here for you. So let us continue with the stickers. And then we have some messages with my book of love answers. And if you guys are interested, this one is always linked down below. Same thing if you do want to get a reading with me. And like I said, if you do get struggling, if you do get a reading with me, you have a discount code 1111. So make sure to utilize this one so you can save up some money. Okay, yeah, so we have seduction for sure with this one here. We have a message. So, oh, that's in reverse. The things you own end up owning you. Interesting. So this could be a warning with possessions or like being obsessed with possessing more. Speed burn. Okay, so I feel like it's actually telling you that there could be a speed up with this manifestation of love. So you can be meeting this person quick, or possibly you've met this person already and things are speeding up between the two of you. Listen to my heartbeat. And we have this doctor illustration here, so perhaps it's related. Winter for this one. So winter season could be the time when things, maybe melting your heart in winter, because these, like for some reason I place it on top. So this could be a combo message. And feeling cozy here. So this could be what they like. Like they want to stay cozy and comfy with you. Don't cry, smile. I told you, you guys will be very transparent and honest with each other when it comes to how you feel. And this was showing up too. So let's see a message for you. Do you really want this? Oh, some of you could be targeting the wrong person. I feel like a lot of you are possibly noticing, actually my crush or my person or the one I was targeting is not really giving me this vibe, is not really loving, is not really romantic, is not really showing up. I always have to beg for attention. Like if that's the case, they are not claiming you, they are not interested, okay? So do you really want this? That's a big no. I feel like the universe might be redirecting some people here because you're attached to an illusion and you're attached to somebody that is not available for you, and you deserve to be noticed and loved and taken care of. So claim this, of course. And if you want a rating, like I said, enjoy the discount. I will see you guys next time. Take good care of you. Bye-bye. Let's go pile number 2 and see hints about your future spouse. So here we have a scene of 2 lovebirds looking at each other. So I feel like it's the start of seduction pictured on this one. And in my perspective, you guys might be learning a lot from each other. This could be what attracts you. Their mind, their mentality, the way they learn things, the way they transmit knowledge, the way you guys bond, but especially mentally. I'm really getting this openness too because the shutters and the window is open here. So they have a clear vision of who you are. I mean, I'm seeing this from the masculine perspective, of course, but this could be the opposite. Depends which energy you connect yourself to, rather the feminine or the masculine. So that's what I can see, obviously. And we have the cat, and the cat here is very playful. So they can have a cat, or they could have this cat-like personality, which is a bit more introverted, but also like a feline type of energy, if you see what I mean. And you can see like the way he's winking at her is very seductive. So in my perspective, this person is very good at flirting, very good at capturing your attention. And I'm saying this towards you, not towards every people around them. No, this is you that they want to be with. I mean, that's your future spouse here, so they know what they want, and this is you. What I see as well is that the feminine is going to be a bit more shy, a bit more reserved, but still very curious and attracted. So, for example, if you connect to the feminine, you might feel a bit shy, a bit distant, like, I don't know if this is a good idea, I don't know if this is the one for me. Like, you might have a lot of questions running in your head. But the thing is, now the universe is telling you it's quite an evidence for you guys to be together. So overthinking it will not serve you. You will just delay this relationship. So if you want to make it happen, just like the shutters and the window, be open, because that's the way to make this grow. And you can see we have a lot of nature elements showing up. The branches, the flowers, even the bouquet at the distance. And to me, the bouquet symbolizes confession. I mean, you can see flirting here. So they might later on, because you can see this as at the distance in the scene, they will open up about what they feel. I wish I knew how to read this, but I can't, and I did not translate it, because sometimes I write it at the back of these postcards, because yes, these are postcards, and I use them for divination. I mean, I always use them from the start. So sometimes I do translate it, but I did not on this one. Sometimes because I cannot translate it for some reason, it's not working. But yes, I feel like this could be announcing the confession with the bouquet at the distance. Oof, yes. This is why. I mean, you guys are the lovers, okay? You are destined to be, and you're finding each other. You know, coming from your own path, your own stairs, walking down together, holding each other's hand. It is very symbolic. You welcome each other and you walk with them. You choose them and they choose you back. This is gonna be like this. And you might feel actually honored and very happy and excited after dating them, of course, that they will tell you, I love you and I want us, you know, to build something together. So it's showing up in that aspect. We are meant to be. We will desire the same things when it comes to this relationship we are building. So obviously, expect commitment. Even the lovers, normally on this card you can see two people getting married, or after the marriage, they are dressed like this. Often it's Adam and Eve showing up too. So in my perspective, that's this. You will be presented the lover. You will know, and from the start, that this is a person you see yourself marrying. And we have two lanterns at the background, so this could be talking about your lights, talking about this loving glow, this loving energy you can feel from them. And because they're similar, that means the two of you's energies and glow is gonna be something that attracts you, just like a mosquito towards the light. It's a very weird metaphor, but you got the point. It's something that tells you it's so irresistible. Like that energy and the love I get from them is something I want to welcome. It's something I want to cultivate. It's something that I want to experience and to feel. So your paths are not crossing for a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. All this was designed to happen. And this is why you feel that pull towards them. And this is also why they feel it too. You know, it kind of feels like this is divine here. Like that's something that was meant to be. And on this other card, you can see the Nine of Cups. And you can see she is like feeling so grateful and blessed. She is living in opulence. She is provided more than enough, okay? It's overflowing. So that means all that you want to find in a lover, in a relationship, in a marriage, everything will be fulfilled. So make sure to have a clear vision of who you want to become when being married or maybe dating somebody. What do you want to feel? How do you want this person to treat you? What do you want as traits and qualities from them? What type of mentality do you search for in a lover? And when you have this clear vision, first, this will help you to notice if they match that vision or if they do not match that. And if they don't waste your time. Keep on moving because you're meant to cross path with the lover, okay? So wasting your time will just make you feel very empty. Like these cups will just actually run empty because you'll be the one who is providing and giving but not receiving anything from them. So it's in a way telling you, hey, notice when you are being provided, when you feel that these cups are actually overflowing, or when it's you feel this is empty. So that's a reminder here. And number 9 talks about perfection. And with the lovers, this is number 6, so it connects to love and something meaningful. So expect that. Perfection, someone who is ideal, who is the perfect match, pretty much. I'm saying 7-7 at the same time. So 7-7, this is related to destiny, but also related to luck. Oh, 6, 7, and 9. I feel like it's a sign too. It's a sign. Oh, interesting. For some reason, when I looked at the stairs, I got reminded of, the Egyptian symbol for the resurrection. I'm not sure, but you guys could be reincarnated and meeting again with someone who is actually an ancient lover from other lifetimes. And you might feel that if that's relevant for you as this symbol. So yes, I was talking about the numbers. So 7, expect luck in the relationship. And there could be some evolution that way. So let's see these. What we have. Ooh, and it's funny, I was just talking about reincarnation and I forgot about the cards. Like, I have a fish memory when it comes to tarot because I shuffle for all the decks. I'm not tuning into the energy because I don't want to. I don't want to even spoil myself. Like, I want to discover the energy with you. So now I'm like, this makes so much sense. We talked about this bond, reincarnation, and here you can see the link as if the trees were kind of, embracing each other, but also connecting as one. And this could be the feeling too when you meet this person. When you meet someone who is so in tune with you, so similar, and you love the same things, and you want to do the same things at the same time. You might even say the same things at the same time. Like, that bond is pure synchronicity. And you might be like that, as if you are synchronized with a person. So I feel like this is what this one is illustrating. This bond is something different, and you might see yourself in them, and that's why you want to kind of melt as one with them. So it's like you're on tree, but also you can see the benefit in this fusion in a way. So I see that as this. Now, reconciliation could be on a soul level, so going back to someone that you've met before. I'm not getting an ex, to be honest, so if you did want to go back with an ex, unless it's a very healthy, loving relationship where you felt fulfilled, perhaps. But most of the time, when you end something, it's because the cups are empty, it's because the connection is no longer there, it's because the two of you are not willing to commit anymore. So I'm not really getting, fixing anything from the past. Most of the time, it's better to close the chapter and to look further. And with the throat chakra for this one, I love her style. So I'm seeing healing in the voice, meaning this communication with them is gonna be effortless and easy. When you feel safe around somebody, you can talk about anything, even things that are very heavy, very difficult to talk about, because you just feel that their presence is genuinely loving, and they will not judge you. They will just want to accompany you towards healing or towards empowerment. Then you can feel that liberation in your throat chakra. And even the sound of your voice might actually sound different when talking to them. When you talk with anxiety to maybe someone you have never met before, or someone that you don't feel comfortable around, your voice tends to be muffled. Like, it tends to feel like you have hands around your throat, kind of shocking you, and it's hard to speak, and it's just very limiting. These people, you're tapping into their energy, and they're not safe. or you don't feel safe around them. This can evolve because sometimes it's just the anxiety, just, trapping you there. Or it could just be a sign. And I'm telling you, with them, this will feel like your voice is liberated. I mean, you can see the flowers are growing all around her throat. It shows your voice will be growing. And I'm certain that even your voice will sound more magnetic, more beautiful, richer in tones. And this will liberate you in many ways, but I can guarantee, and if you're a singer, this will be the best thing ever, because this love will liberate you to sing even more with your emotions and, in a more liberated way, but also it will sound so much better. So this will benefit you to be around the right lover. Okay, that's what I see here. Like, you'll feel love from your throat and the way you express yourself, but expect as well communication with them that is full of love and healing vibes. As for this one, okay, so we have the lignée familiale, which means pretty much the generation tree. Like, you want to build a family and connections like this with this person. And I'm certain that when meeting them, you might have the sense of home and family. Like, this is your family. You choose them to be your family. Because I know that a lot of people would actually only picture their family to be the one that gave birth to them or the one that they grew up with. But no, your lover, the one you marry, is your family. That's your chosen family. You build a family with them, even without conceiving. But it is your family. That could be on a soul level too, because we could get few hints like that, obviously. But I feel like it's also telling you choose them as family. Whether you want to conceive or not, but if you do want to conceive, this could be a generation tree as a symbol for you guys when it comes to fulfilling this dream that you both share, okay? Only if you both share that. Because you collaborate, you respect each other's desires and opinions. And if it matches with what you want, then you will accept that. For some reason, if you do not want to have kids, but the other person was considering maybe having kids, but it's not a big dream, it's not a big goal to achieve for them, and they understand your perspective and they respect that, and they actually don't really care to be rather a father or a mother, like, they will accept it because they want to be with you a lot more than fulfilling some type of idea because it was not a dream to start. That's what I see here. Like, you guys will really accept each other's perspective and understand if this is important for them or not, and if it's not, then of course you will come first always. So let's see the other cards. I don't want to pretend anymore, and we have a special event. Okay, so this could be how things evolve or start between the two of you. You might be invited to go somewhere. You might feel the urge to do something, that is out of your comfort zone, which is possibly the special event or special meeting. And this is when the two of you will be bonding. I'm sorry, guys, if you hear the neighbor cutting his tree. He stopped for a while, so I was like, yes, I can finally record, and now it's starting again. So I'm not sure you guys will be able to hear it because it's very distant, and this mic that I'm using here, which is the Fafine mic, is very good at just capturing the voice in front of the mic and know much about the background noise. Still a little bit, but not as much as condenser mics, for example. Like, for example, the ASMR mics that I use, like, you would be able to hear it so much. That will be so much disturbance, but not for this one. Anyways, so going back to it, I don't want to pretend anymore. So you might meet somebody who, can be a little bit, kind of, how to say that? They pretend, they are not as hooked as they really are, or they just try to play it cool. Just like this one, this one is flirty, but it's not in your face kind of flirty. It's more like, I really like you, but at the same time, I'm not desperate for it. But at some point, they're like, I am tired of pretending. I want something to happen with you. And they will make that clear, okay? So they can actually kiss you, make a move towards you. And I feel like maybe the two of you will be presented to each other at a special occasion. This could be, I don't know, like a celebration, like New Year, Christmas, or like a friend celebrating a birthday and you two are invited. This could be a work mission, you go somewhere and then you meet them. Whatever that is, I feel like the universe is on your side in order for you guys to reconnect, in order for you to build this beautiful marriage in the future. There is so much magic in this connection, to be honest, and I'm certain that you are feeling, or you will be feeling this when meeting the specific person here. Ooh. Okay, so feel free to explore. And maybe this is related to what I was talking about, like going to a place or going to that specific event. So feel free to explore, feel free to say yes, to go to these places, or if you want to change paths, if you want to start a new job, feel free to explore, because this could be the opportunity that is given to you in order for you to be with this person and waiting for your return. So I'm seeing this as two different messages. So waiting for the one could be, and you can see the shadow or the light figure at the top. So it's like I'm here, but I'm here through my soul. But physically, I'm on my way. So one of you is waiting. I'm not sure you can see it, but here there is a little, I think it's a girl or a boy, I'm not certain. But there is a person here at the window. And it's funny because we started with this. The window being open, the shutters being open, same thing here. So this openness is very important for this arrival, to be. And I also see that, waiting for your return could be on a like the way you guys might experience this relationship later on. So if they're very busy with work, or if they travel for work, and if they have different missions here and there, they could be going back home late. Very busy business people, they come back home late. I mean, business, not only business, but many people have very, very demanding works. And I feel like this could be the message here from one of you. Could be you, it doesn't have to be the person, but one of you will be waiting for their return with actually impatience, because they cannot wait to be with them. So feel free to explore. Like I said, could be about physically moving, traveling, in order for this to manifest here with this lover. Or this could be about exploring options, okay? Because maybe one person that you're attracted towards is actually not the one, but this one is still, praying for you to notice them and willing to make things a bit more obvious for you to notice that they feel something towards you. So this could be on that level. If you do have different options, or it will have different options, feel free to explore, because this love is going to feel a lot different. And I gave you the hints in order for you to recognize if that's the one, okay? We talked about like feeling guided, your lights being similar, your person being similar, overflowing with so much from them, this fusion that we talked about, feeling liberated with the way you talk, even your voice getting a lot more liberated, more beautiful, richer in tone. All these things are big hints, and you'll see they flirt with you. They are not absent. They are not playing games, playing distant. No, this is BS, okay? People that are willing to be with you, they show up, they text you back. They're hooked, okay? And if you're hooked yourself, you might know, like, you will not take any chance to miss an opportunity to be with this person, unless you're crazy. But no. Like, if your biggest crush texts you, you text them back. Like, you don't waste days or play these type of games, because you might just bring confusion to them, and they might feel like, oh, maybe she's not that interested in me. Like, we're not different. Like, I know that many girls or boys, like, they will create an illusion that we are different in nature. Not really, actually. Okay, so I see TikTok. Could be the platform. Maybe exploring on TikTok, I don't know. It could be indeed a TikTok. Can you see that? Tokyo is what I see as well. No, it's a Y actually. I was mistaken for a while. I was like, wait a second. But no, it's Tokyo Auto that I think is written this way. So I don't know. Perhaps Germany. Toki. Is it a word? Possibly. I see Korea too. So they could be Korean or they could be Japanese because we saw Tokyo. I see in French you. So maybe that's a target, like I'm targeting you, or that's you that I'm choosing to marry. What else do we have? Oh, traveling, and we talked about exploring, so it's very connected. For the words, we have an, crazy, like, play. Play could be a gamer, could be playing the same type of games, or for example, maybe a date that you would choose to experience together could be the two of you playing cards or playing board games, or these type of things could be, what creates the bond as well. Koi fish is what I think about when I see that. Return is what I think about. This in French means king. Roi. King. So the king. Theo. So it could be a name. Rick. Not sure how you write it actually. I think it's CK if I'm not mistaken. Toe. Interesting. Maybe that's the tiptoe, like when you are cautious or you don't want to make any noise. This could be like they tiptoe around you, like they don't want to scare you or anything. You see what I mean? And we have Libra as a sign, or this could be the season if not the sign. Oh, I completely forgot to talk about the signs, even for the first group. So we have water and Gemini for this one. So this could be a plus, or they could be related to the seasons, of course. So water is related to summer, Gemini, or Libra season. I think Libra season will be starting very soon. I mean, depends when you're watching this, because that is a timeless wedding, obviously. But if you're watching this around the time I will be posting, it might soon be, if I'm not mistaken, Libra season. Just so you know. So that is what we could see. Let us continue with the stickers. And see what we have. Okay. Kiss, kiss, kiss. That is very cute. And we have the ice cream here, which shows the universe or the planet. So I feel like, yes, it's something very sweet and tasty. The universe will be provided to you with this connection here. Or maybe their kiss or kisses are tasty. We have the cupcake. This one really looks delicious. And the triangle with stars. So I'm seeing this as ascending stars. Could be related to their status. It could be related to, also related to like how things will feel with them. Like a wish coming true. And someone who is very colorful. Oh my goodness. I swear this, I cannot make that up for real. Like we talked about this 3 times. Openness, opening the shutters, being curious. Maybe this is why they're telling you feel free to explore. Look around because this person may not be too far. But it's crazy. Like 1, 2, 3. The same scene, the same thing. I'm not sure if this is your neighbor. If you open your shutters and then see that person. Could be. But it's insane. I mean, if you do have shutters, because I know I know that some countries they don't have it. I don't know how you guys sleep. I don't know. Like to me, it has to be pitch black until I decide to wake up. And in France, we do have these electric shutters, so there's no light passing. I mean, a little bit, but it's nothing compared to these types. But I know that when I went to the US, my ex had to actually create like something glued. I think he taped Why am I picking this? He taped something to the windows just so I could sleep, because I am not. I can't sleep with lights. Like, even just something like this in my room would piss me off. I would have to turn it off in order for me to sleep. So, not having shutters, perhaps it's because you're used to it, but to me, I can't. I can't. Anyway, so let's see a message. And if you guys are interested, this is my book linked down below. If you do want to get a reading, like I said, you do have 11/11 off with the code 11/11. I always have my eyes on you. I mean, yes, we could see that. They look at you. They are interested and invested. So I always have my eyes on you. So claim this beautiful energy down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye-bye. So let's go pile number 3 and see hints about your future spouse. So from what I can see here, the scene is very fun because you can see the man as like, tapping her head, and she looks somehow frustrated for something, or maybe something happened, like some type of fun he made, and she's like, I don't really like this. Well, I don't think it's funny. So there could be this playfulness between you and the person. It feels like, older brother, and like you have a older brother and they kind of treat you this way. So sometimes it's, and sometimes it's actually fun. Like, it feels that way sometimes. But I feel like it's just going to be in the early stage of the connection. Because in the beginning, they might just play around, make jokes, and see how you respond. I feel like this is going to slowly fade as time goes. Because it's just some way to get your attention and to seduce you. So this could be weird in the beginning if you're a woman and you might feel like, oh, this person is just so annoying sometimes. But for some reason you feel this attraction. Or you might pretend that this is annoying and you might actually think it is very funny. So let's see what we have. Okay. I mean, I can see that too. So we have the 3 of Cups, and this one is related to a friendship. Or this could be related to a soul bond, soul family bond. But this friendship card makes sense because we talked about this, kind of older brother bond and spirit that they might have. But this could be also best friend-like energy because they're best friends or even friends. Like, they just have this bond with you that feels like they don't have to limit themselves, or they don't have to, not limit themselves. Like, they don't have to hold themselves back. If they want to say something to you, they will say it. If, they want the best for you, they will say things that sometimes are not the easiest to say, but they will say it because they care and they love you. So that's the perspective I'm getting. You'll find a best friend in them. And you might feel actually attracted towards them because this feels like it. It feels like having a best friend. It feels like celebrating life together over and over again and having these fun times where you share time together. Maybe you guys can go for a drink for the first date or future dates, or just hanging out with them will actually be these type of activities, going for a drink or being in social environments. But I do believe a lot of you guys will start being friends or colleagues, because this could be that too. And then this will evolve into romance. But I feel like it's something you feel from the start. Like, the attraction might be something you feel is crazy at first. And in the beginning you might pretend, no, I don't really have feelings towards them, or no, they're not that attractive. But I feel like your friends will know. Like, they will notice, yeah, sure. Nah, like, we can feel that you two have something, and we notice that. It's just the two of you just pretend it's not there, but it's in the air. It's very electric, which is why possibly there could be some arguments in the beginning. Okay. So for this one, I'm laughing because she looks like I came back from war. And it could be perhaps related to the past experiences. Could be you, could be the person. So yes, coming back from war because you had difficult relationships, or relationships that, were really, this destroyed you in a way, or this did hurt you in many different ways, but you did take the time to actually heal yourself, or to, protect these wounds so you will no longer bleed in relationships, or this will not bleed in other relationships. Because you might know, like, when you're hurt by somebody, you tend to be a lot more guarded when you meet somebody, because you don't want to be naive anymore and you want to find someone you can feel safe to explore with, which is a good thing. But at the same time, it's good to not carry these emotional wounds or mental wounds or physical wounds, whatever these were, in the other relationship, because they're not your ex and they're not going to be hurting you the same way, unless you manifest it and you believe that's their version, because you do manifest people's versions and the way they actually act towards you, you open the gate for that. But instead you understand that healing yourself and finding that power back inside you to heal and to forgive will actually attract the right people who are friendly, who are willing you to experience the most amazing relationships and to they will bring you a well-being that you possibly never experienced before. Romance-wise, obviously, because we're talking about your future spouse, but at first it will feel like friendship, to be honest. So yeah, I feel like this is related to this. There could be a lot of inner battles and challenges that did happen from your perspective or their perspective. And this could be why perhaps one of you is a bit more cautious or willing to take things slow, because they need to be proven that it is safe to invest together. So let's see the other cards. Yes. That makes a lot of sense, and I'm rediscovering the cards with you because I don't remember anything. So we have a karmic blockage, a loop. It's kind of like you feel like you go somewhere, but you go back to the same place. And it possibly felt like this with relationships, especially, and it doesn't have to be like relationships that you had romantically. This could just be dates, like going on dates and feeling like, why am I always presented the same clowns? Why am I always presented the same profiles? And this could be because you're not healed yet. And your healed version, first of all, will notice it so fast, you will not even waste the time going on date with them. That's the thing. Your healing is your shield of protection. And when you block this karma, this is going to be freed. You will no longer spin in circles and experience the same things. So it's a hint for a lot of you that if you have been experiencing or attracting the same karma, the same relationships, the same you get the point, that's because it's within. It's within as a code, as a belief. And this belief is repeating itself as a loop because you live in this reality. Energetically, emotionally, or physically, or even spiritually. I feel like it's also very spiritual because we have karma, okay? Unless you did something and you are experiencing back your karma. So you can cut energies from what you did. So first, forgive yourself, forgive others, detach from this, know that you will not repeat it, and this will just do the work, okay? Because we all, let's be honest, sometimes mess up things, or because we're very young, experiencing relationships, we may not respond or react the right way, and we may do things that are not really nice, and it comes back as a boomerang because the energy you give is your energy and it comes back home. So that's the way to realize, oh, that's my energy, that's what I've been doing, look, I am experiencing this crap again because I have been creating, I've been the vessel for this creation, so guess what, it comes back home. And in my perspective, this could be that as the loop that some people might be experiencing, or that they are experiencing, because this could be them. Now, in order for this to stop as well, you need to let go. Let go emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Let go and allow yourself to float. Allow yourself to be in the right bubble with the right fishes around you. And the fish could be representative of your friends, of your group, that you allow in your bubble because it feels right, and they allow yourself to also be in the state of pure bliss. You feel peaceful, you feel connected, you feel like you disconnect from the past and the experiences that did hurt you. Like you feel good and also very anchored in the present moment. That's the way to tell you you are with the right people, you are with the right company when you let go. And when you don't feel this, even with a crush or someone you date, this will tell you clearly, yeah, it's not healthy, it's not the one, it's not someone that unlocks something within you that allows you to be experiencing this peace. So let's see now the couple cards. Ooh, yes. So we have a deep attraction and the first move. So on the card we have the masculine making the first move, but this could be totally a woman. I feel like the masculine energy here is just highlighting or illustrating a person who is going to have this driven desire, like I take action, like I want to, I go and get you, I will seduce you. And like to me, I'm really masculine, like I'm a very masculine person. I believe my soul is very masculine too. I'm a doer. I want something, I go get it. When I date, I choose the person. I don't even think there is one person that I did not choose that I even dated. Because I am someone who is like, I will search for the one. And I tend to not be much attracted by people that comes my way. I'll be surprised possibly in the future, but I mean, I'm not really talking to anybody, so there can be no surprise in my reality right now. But you get the point. Like, I was not ever in any relationships or connections or attractions in my feminine, because no one that came to me I was attracted to. And I think it's also because a part of me loves to be in my masculine, loves to be the one who's taking action, love that challenge in a way. And it's the same for work. Like I love work. I am obsessed with work and I work very hard. And I'm very like a big perfectionist as well. But I would rather work than relax. And that's something very crazy when you think about it. But I would rather work than see people or go to places to relax and hang out. And that sounds very boring to me. But when it comes to, oh, today I'll be creating videos, I'll be editing videos, I'll be doing something that is fun. Like it's like a kid who is playing with their toys. That feels like it to me. But when it's actually just relaxing or even playing games, because sometimes I'm like, wow, I finished all my work. I will just lay down in my couch and start playing games on my phone, which is, I also play with a controller. I love controller games. But at, I don't know, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes after, I'm bored. I'm bored or I'm very angry and I'm like, what is the point? Like, that's not relaxing. I mostly just watch YouTube videos to relax. But anyways, why was I talking? Yo, masculine energy. Masculine making the first move. And a deep attraction, this is something you will feel. And I told you, your friends will notice that. But you two will just doubt it. No, they're not interested. No, that's clear, okay? This is a deep attraction you feel and they feel back. And you can expect a first move. We also have a scene at the swimming pool. So this could be significant, just so you know. And she was swimming deep, possibly in a lake or the ocean. I'm not certain. I mean, in the sea, in the bubble. I don't know. Oh, by the way, before I forget, we have different signs appearing here. So we have fire signs and water. And we have fish appearing. So this could be a Pisces, this could be fire or water sign. Now, if this is the season, so Pisces season, this could be spring or summer. Could be someone you've met before, okay? It could be related to a past season and not a future season. So let us continue. Oh, that is interesting. Honestly, I was not picturing love letters to appear here because, you know, like we said, it's someone who is very fun and playful and, you know, they have this kind of vibe and personality. So I did not picture them writing love letters But yeah, you might be surprised. And we have reflection. So you will see a lot of things you like about you in them. It's kind of like looking into a mirror. And maybe your past and what you did experience is also what creates this bond, because you can relate to each other. You can relate to your story, to this past. And you might comfort each other because you know what it's like to be treated this way, or you know what it's like to feel stuck in relationships, or stuck in just a loop because you're not attracting the best things. Or you might understand, oh yeah, I did also maybe treated a ex, in the worst way possible, and now I feel like I'm being punished because of it. So you're not being punished, like I said, you attract who you are. So that's it. And that's the same for love. We tend to attract partners who will reflect things we like and also we don't like about us. And sometimes we blame them when really we are the source. And when you understand that, you can finally heal and detach from this, kind of like parasite energy that is stuck with you because once you expressed this energy. So this reflectiveness, it has to be positive, and that positivity can only come when you heal and when you detach. That's the recipe here. So let us see next letters and words, so we can see perhaps a name appearing, a place, any significant symbol or message. We'll see. Ooh, so we have different zodiac signs. We have Cancer 2 times and Leo, which is actually during summer. So summer was a good target for what we saw. I see king in French. Choose your king. Friend, look. That's very connected. So I'll show you a close-up in a second. Okay. So give friend sport from good ing or liking the. Liking, I feel like yes, they will have this giver, like they want to give, they want to provide. They might be very sporty. From, perhaps you can see a place, or maybe you've seen a place to go to together. It could be the swimming pool, the lake. We talked about the lake or the sea. Nature here, going for a drink. Writing letters could be DMs as well. Okay, so it could be perhaps talking to them on social media too, or a chatting platform. What else do we have? Rio. So it could be Brazil, and this in French means gold, so golden person. This in French, just missing the E. Rire means laughing, so laughing a lot together. Non in French means no. So I feel like maybe some of you are still stuck there. So it's like, no, we're not going back there. We're not repeating this cycle. Like, goodbye to this karma. So there could be a no, and yes, a no to say, to redirect. Redirection or reunion could be what this is all about. Ron Ronald Weasley. Just kidding. In Nord, the north. Interesting. In north, you see how things just evolved. I'm not sure, but this could be also a from the north, like telling you, wait, I think this one was not sun. Yes, it was ing before, and then it turned into sun. So they can have the solar energy as well. Or might prefer sunny days. Okay, so let us see the stickers next, and then we have a message here awaiting us with a book of love answers. And if you guys are interested, as you may know, this is always linked down below. I always link my divination books available on Amazon. You can just write my name and actually find me there quite easily. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, there is indeed this flirty seduction here, which is gonna be a bit more transparent as times go. So kiss me, it's clear. So sad. And I do believe, you guys will be here for your ups and downs. If you feel sad, they will show up. They might even, tell you, let's go for a drink, or let's go for a walk, let's hang out together, forget about this. But yes, there is this, we talked about DMs, calling. Could also be something you guys will love, of course, if you feel comfortable calling. Love, definitely, you guys will fall deeply in love with this person. I mean, you will marry each other, so that makes sense. But I feel like it's really, showing with this reading, what is the early energy for the two of you. Drink me, we talked about drinks. And here I'm seeing this as beauty, or they actually put a lot of efforts in the way they appear, in the way they look, in the way they dress, in the way they even, present themselves, their hair is well, what's the word? Coiffé in French is well brushed, or I don't know how to say that. Like it's well put. Yes, that's well put. So let's see now a love message for you, or some guidance. Let's see what comes for you. Blocked. Okay, so I really see that if this is not the one, if you repeat the cycle, remember, if you repeat this karma, block. If an ex was toxic, block. If, I don't know, like somebody is contacting you back and they were just flirting with you, nothing was really going anywhere, block. If you have to really and show to the universe with your actions, I am moving forward. I'm not looking back. I'm not reminiscent. I am not willing anybody who did hurt me or wasted my time to go back to me. Blocked. So this is telling you to do that in order for you to also cleanse this karma, because your actions, they speak loud. And actually you tell clearly to the universe, I am done with this and I am really moving away from this, because I block it, you block that to come back. You say a clear no with your actions. So very potent message here. So this is the reading. If you do want to get a reading with me, like I said, you have 11/11 off with the code 11/11, only available for 2 days. So enjoy it before it's gone. Thank you so much for your trust and for your love, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye-bye.